Yemen is moving another step cautiously closer to peace. Houthi rebels have handed over control of a key port to government forces as part of a UN brokered agreement. Rebecca Collard is tracking the developments for us from Beirut.
These Houthi rebel forces have been redeploying from the port. So they have been in control of the port for years, and they were basically facing a government assault on the port of Hodeidah. But what happened starting last night is that these forces are pulling out of the area around the port. And essentially, it seems that the UN will take over responsibility for the port. What's still not clear is who exactly will be in military control of the port. It seems that the UN personnel will not be armed. They will not be uniformed. They will be there to monitor this ceasefire in the port. And the reason this is so important is really two reasons, Jennifer. First of all, Hodeidah is an extremely important port for Yemen. Most of the country's food comes in through that port. And because of the dire humanitarian situation in the country, the UN and aid organizations have been warning for months that if fighting reached Hodeidah, it could cost millions of lives. But the second thing is that this ceasefire agreement, Jennifer, is really the first breakthrough in peace talks between the Iranian-allied Houthi rebels and the Saudi-backed government forces. And they have essentially agreed to a truce on this port. And the hope is, Jennifer, that with this environment, with this redeployment of forces, with the UN taking over some control, that this could lessen the environment and essentially make it less hostile and essentially create the right environment for a bigger peace framework.